Hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're on our way to go see the next carrier in our route home. All right. Hello. Hey, Yellow's on.
Yeah. I don't know where he's at, but...
Well, main menu, but whatever. Maybe he'll join us later.
Oh, hopefully. Yeah, I missed the little feller.
At any rate, I see our weekly came in from the
What is
the power
like
play.
weekly credits or something?
Yeah, we're at our current power level. We've got 1,000 credits worth of. I didn't mean to delete that. Okay, whatever. It's also carrier upkeep. Woohoo! Time for carrier upkeep. Did the carrier make anything this week?
Money.
Yeah, this is mostly outgoing.
No.
Alrighty. So we're on 10-8, 19-7. Ooh, somebody's been there.
Ooh, good. How much?
Well, first it cost 33 credits for the use of the repair service.
Wow.
19700 033. Okay. Now, let's see what the balance is. The balance is, well, they didn't give us much. Okay.
Oh.
39.96, 162, 770. Yeah, they gave us a couple grand. Or sorry, couple million.
Well, that's better than nothing, I guess.
Better than nothing. Good to have.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I need to do before I go off of this sheet again is add a few more rows in. Why did that row... Oh, okay, I see. Dun, 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 dun. Right, that works. Save the sheet. So it costs, instead of the normal 24,700, 22,700. So almost exactly 2 million in profit from whoever stopped there this week. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'm very glad to have you. All right.
Keep up the good work.
Why, when I I clicked back, did it not go back? And there's no mouse. Can you hear me, Lynn?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay, it's...
Can't see, but I can hear you.
Yeah, it looks like my screen... I've got an elite bug where I'm stuck in the commander's screen. So I'm going to try and go back to the main menu and get back out.
Okay. I'll be here.
Okay. That happened. I did not get to exit to the main menu as planned. The game crashed. Oops. But it wasn't Elite either. It was Direct 3D. Direct 3D did something stupid. Well, then again, that might have been Elite. I don't know. The file failed to load, so that could either be Direct 3D or Elite. Not sure which. Yep, better now at the beginning than later when we're going places. Okay. Alrighty.
Incoming message.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Well, it sent me back the message I deleted, so that's good.
makes me feel like that you actually really didn't load into the game very well the first time.
That's entirely possible.
Frameshift drive
All right.
charging.
I mean, if it gave you back the message that you deleted, that would be an obvious.
Yep, but the other message is red, so I don't know.
I see you, though, now.
Yep, well, before I wasn't yet up to Super Cruise, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Yep, ready when you are, so.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Let's get our boogie on.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
How far we get to go to the carrier? How many jumps?
Now we're at 344 jumps, 11,124 light years. If we average 20 jumps a night, we'll be there October the 24th.
Aha. And I probably should start saying right now I'm not going to have a stream on Halloween. Since I will probably be the one out handing out candy, and that happens during the stream.
I was going to ask you about that, but of course, you know.
I'm the candy man.
I don't have to worry about it here. I'm so far out in the country.
Nobody shows up.
It doesn't pay for the kids to come way out here, you know, because there's not that many houses, so.
Yeah. Whereas, I mean, people drive in from the towns around us to drop kids off in our area.
And you never know, it may not be a very good, popular, you know, holiday with everything that's going on.
I have a feeling that the kids are going to be so much looking for an outlet that the parents are just not going to say no. And we will have an insane mob of trick-or-treaters this year.
That's true. You could only keep up kids for so long, and then, yeah.
Yep, although we will go with the town's directives and I'll go
System scan complete.
mask up and be outside and just, they get to reach in the bowl and grab the candy. I ain't touching the insides of the bowl.
Yeah. We ain't going for, we're not going.
Well, we got at least one terraformable in here.
2.
All right, so we own the system.
Number 2, number 3, it looks like so far.
Okay, 2 and 3.
They're interesting colors, too.
Yeah. And it is 2 and 3. All right, so I'm going to fly by 2 and head for 3.
Yes, sir. I'll head 2.
Hopefully fly by and not loop of shame.
Yeah, I seen where it said I had 1,000 something or other from the power play, and I was like, what's that about?
Your weekly bonus check for everything you didn't do for the,
Everything I did do? Okay. Maybe I'll just sign up to all of them and let them pay me 1,000 credits a week.
Well, you can only be signed to one at a time, so.
Oh, doggone it.
But hey, it's a free $1,000 a week. I should have been signed into these guys a long time ago. Go and I'll buy myself about 10, 10, maybe 12
I don't even know
hammers.
what you could buy for 1,000 credits. Not much.
Not much, no.
Maybe some bio waste.
Alright, there's nothing good here.
What?
Oh, I don't know what I just said. It's not the greatest looking planet, but hey, it's money. Come on on in.
Getting ready to say, did I pick the wrong one?
No, actually, I just woke up. So I could definitely say strange things. After work, I went in to take a nap. I literally, somehow when I was setting up the alarm, I turned it off.
Well, you're actually earlier than you usually are.
Well, yeah, usually I'm working you know, this week I've been working right up till 8 o'clock and then scrambling to get the stream started. But today, oh, excuse me, I stopped work at the normal hour because I was kind of stuck and I need a response from the guys in one of the guys in England. So I sent him an email and decided to take a nap because I was feeling pretty wiped. And so I had a hour and a half nap.
You ought to be supercharged then.
I'm still sleeping. Not awake yet. Had my second breakfast of the day because my wife was very nice and made me sunny side up eggs for dinner. And here we go for the first loop of shame of the evening, unless I can avoid it. Nope, I slipped past it, and
It wouldn't be an evening at the Elite if you didn't loop it.
at least once, yeah. But I got the 7 seconds, put it in the blue zone, stopped paying real attention, and well, that didn't work.
Yeah, that's the reason why you guys kind of blow by me, because when I get down there, I kind of start backing off of the throttle and keep backing off, and then feather the throttle up and back it out, feather it, you know.
Yeah, I think I gotta drop it down about 10 seconds out rather than 7 because 7 is just no longer working.
Right.
Ooh, this is a little better looking planet. It's got some weather systems visible. It's still a kind of rusty reddish color, but yeah, that's not a bad looking planet. All right, let's nuke it from orbit. Probes away.
Next system targeted.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
System map.
Should be it.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't give me the notification that you completed the map on yours. But now it says it's. Well, that's why I double checked it. It says I'm good. So.
Well, I got the bonus, the efficiency bonus, so.
Yep. Well, I was just looking to see if it gave me the counter, and it did.
Oh, yeah, good.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
You never know about Elite.
No, that's why I double checked it. If it said I didn't get it, I was going to fly back over there.
Yeah.
4, 3,
Well, it showed that you got the efficiency bonus, so I guess that means I got it.
Yep. Of course, I might have just been flying the loop of shame at the time and not noticed it, so.
fuel scapping.
But at least on the, with the DirectX error, it gave me time to,
Fuel scapping complete.
yeah, because it didn't bring the game down immediately, and it didn't bring OBS Studio down, so it gave me time,
Yeah.
you know, because once again, I forgot to set up the backup system. But now the backup is up and running. So hopefully now it won't crash the rest of the night because I've got the backup up and running.
Yeah. One could only hope.
Eh. Hope springs eternal and the sap is running in the trees. Look at him go.
Ooh, that was a pretty pink, bubblegumish color.
It's a nice. Ice balls, ice balls. Space balls. There goes the neighborhood. System map.
That pretty bubblegum pink.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Alright, we own the system. Yay, we own the system. And not looking good for having all of these ice balls. You got anything showing on your ED Scout?
No. About 4,000. One high metal, 209, but...
Yeah, it's not over a mil. On we go. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Scared by the main star, or one of them, anyways.
2, 1. Remember the throttle to 0.
Yeah.
Zoom. Gas station. Get your gas here.
Yep.
System map. We own another star. Whenever you're ready.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
I miss her little sidekick, Yellow.
Yeah, Yellow's fun to fly with.
Oh, binary!
Oh! Yeah, it started scooping on my way through it. Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
I almost ended up between them.
Fuel scooping complete.
Sorry about the screaming.
That's okay, I understand. Alright, got a high metal content here.
System scan complete.
System map.
Oh, you got it. Oh, damn.
Alright, whoop. People have been here. Square Shark was here. Got all 3 stars. The planet, and mapped the planet. Why did you map that planet?
I thought it was worse than...
That's just a high metal content, nothing special. Well, maybe because he was near it and it was the only thing in the system.
Maybe after he got the living scared out of me, figured I'm going to map that thing so I don't come back.
Could be. Alright, I need to get out of scooping range of this star.
I don't know how much I scooped, but I was powering out of it.
Yeah. Alright, we'll go on to the next then. Engage.
Okay.
Cannot comply.
I mean, when I came in there, 0 throttle, it says fuel scoop engage. I thought, that's wrong. That's just totally wrong. See, put them a little further away from the entrance.
And to those who just joined us, welcome aboard. Glad to have you.
Yes.
You just missed coming in almost in between 2 stars. My fuel scoop activated and deactivated coming into the system.
Yeah, that's weird.
Fuel scooping complete.
Like, I didn't need that kind of a wake-up call. Caused me to tense up.
Good morning. Hi, here's the insides of a star. Ah!
Well, it does answer the question. It doesn't matter if you're zero throttle or not. Coming in, you can get in trouble.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, the stories that I've told that says, "Oh no, if you zero throttle, you'll be all right," is a bunch of hooey.
It prevents several potential issues, but it doesn't prevent everything. System map.
Looks like we got a couple.
Because sometimes you'll come in way too close, and what it stops from happening is it stops you from driving deep into the star. All right, so we got Planet 4. Actually, let me check 3. High metal, high
I
metal.
think 4 and 5.
And Planet 5. And
It looks like we own this system.
I haven't checked that yet, but that's good to know. Yeah, it looks... Yep, we own the system. 4 and 5. I'll fly by 4 and meet you at 5.
On my way to 4. I don't know why I'm getting so excited. I mean, you know, if you were a real astronaut, you would face that challenge every time.
Yep.
Better than me. This is just a game, and I get excited.
Having dropped in the middle of sets of those at least 2, maybe 3 times, and being able to just drive out, it really... You know I can get out. I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, if I end up in that situation, the ship will take a little damage. Not much. That's okay. I have a maintenance unit, and it can repair the critical systems.
I've got into those situations where the only way out was to find another system below or above it and try to jump out. But, you know, you take damage.
Yeah. So you take a little damage. That's why when you're an exploration ship, you carry a field maintenance unit.
Well, that was before I knew anything about the fuel maintenance.
Yeah.
Or field maintenance, excuse me.
Once you've got that, you know you can get out without blowing up. You know, you get... I hate to say it, but you get used to it. You get used to running into that kind of situation. A lot of high, thin clouds on that one. Off to 5.
Probes away.
And so eventually you start calming down from getting into those situations. But as you heard, I still get a little excited.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I guess I need to mute my mic when I jump into a new system.
Oh, no. People love to hear it.
They'll say, "Oh my God, Lynn's having a panic attack."
It's character. It's a character building exercise.
Yeah.
Take a look at Markiplier. I mean, people watch his streams just to hear him scream.
There's one, Oh, I mean, I'm almost rolling laughing at him when he goes. He likes to go to the Guardian structures,
Mm-hmm.
and then when the Sentinels pop up, he goes, ah, no.
Yo, I didn't know Markiplier played Elite.
Who?
I was thinking of I was talking about Markiplier. Who are you talking about?
I can't remember what the guy's name is, but he's not from this country. It's kind of has a UK accent.
Oh, okay.
And that even adds to the glory of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because, you know, some of their terminologies, instead of cussing, you know, it's
Yep.
kind of funny. And he's like, oh, you know, it goes nuts, and he's like, oh, my hull's going down. Oh, what do I do? What do I do?
Okay, that's not Markiplier. Well, may not
Then
be
he
Markiplier.
has like 6 or 7 Sentinels after him. He goes, my God.
That actually sounds like something Markiplier would do. He would do something that would get a whole bunch of Sentinels after him. But Markiplier, I believe, is German.
Yeah, no, this one sounds more like New Zealand or UK, that area.
Okay. But people watch Markiplier's streams because of how he gets excited and how his voice goes when he does.
Surface scanned by 50.
Yeah, it's
Surface scan complete.
next target is targeted.
Okay. On we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charged.
Preparing for war.
I try not to get excited, but you know, when you know that you're gonna go back to where you was, it's kind of like.
Mm-hmm. Well, Markiplier tends to play a lot of horror games, so there's a lot of jump scares.
He isn't that one that plays like a ghost game, is it? Where the ghost jumps out and scares the living crap out of him?
Oh, I'm sure he played that. If it's anything where there's a jump scare involved, somebody would have pointed him to it.
Okay, well, my son, he likes the zombie games and stuff like that.
Yep.
He wanted me to watch this dude, and he was going nuts. Oh, this, you know, the ghost of it. Where is he? I know he's in here somewhere. Trying to be brave, but it ends up backfiring on him.
That may very well be him. Watch his channel. He's kind of funny.
And then you have like Dangerous Astronomy where he could fly in between them. It's like, oh no big deal, dude. He'll fly right into him. Okay.
Yep. Take a little damage, repair it afterwards, keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay. Yeah.
As long as you got a repair unit.
System scan complete.
System map.
I guess my big problem is I treat this like, you know, I know it's not real, but I don't like to damage my ship. I don't want to blow my ship up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I try to go as long as I can without doing that kind of crap to it.
Yep. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Charging FTL.
We own it. Nothing good here.
I was taking a drink of coffee, but no problem.
Well,
I'm sure glad that I wasn't doing like I usually do and taking a drink of coffee when I was jumping. I'd probably joked. Oh. Hack up a hairball.
Fuel scooping.
See?
Fuel scooping complete.
I do like this 8A skill scoop though.
it's nice to be able to be done quickly and safely, yeah.
Yep. I sure wish there was a way I could have it plus my shields plus 256 tons of cargo. That would be awesome.
Well, until they get a ship in the game that has that many Class 8 slots.
I know it. You're screwed.
System map. Alright, I mostly know about Markiplier from my wife and daughter going and watching his channel. Okay, A1 is terraformable.
B7 is terraformable.
B7, how far is that? No, it's not that far.
I'll go to 1.
Alright.
Meet you at B7.
Flyby on 1, off to 7. No, I didn't get myself a spare drink. Oh. Up, yellow went offline.
He don't love us no more.
Oh, I'm gonna do Loop of Shame.
I'll be right behind you on the loop of shame. I may check out this little planet to the side of it to see what it is. If it's a high metal, I'll go ahead and click it too.
Okay, well, you might as well. It's going to take me a while to get out there.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of a nice looking planet. I like that one.
Oh yeah. I might be on the dark side.
Well, Jack, welcome back tonight.
Hello, Jack.
I actually want to go to. We spent one night slaughtering the local wildlife, but then I discovered that I needed to gather some materials. So I want to go get my material gathering rig back at Shinrarta Dezhra. So that's where we're headed.
Complete.
Yeah, he ran into one that had something. Anyways, it just zapped the living crap out of his shields and oh.
Yeah, Python with a double plasma build. It just, 2 shots, 3 shots, whatever, my shields are gone. It's like, oh, okay, time to leave.
So then, while he was trying to heal his ship, I was like, you don't pick on my friend like that. And I went over and zapped him, got him down to like 23%, and then his little fart jumped out. You don't eat my friend like that.
Yep. Yeah, I wished I had the Class 8 shields for that.
Yeah, he hit me with something, but it didn't even dent my shields.
Yeah. Well, he hit me with it a couple of times, and that's all it took to go through these lighter weight shields that I've got on here at the moment.
Yeah. That's the reason why I like to go out here.
Armed to the teeth.
As they would say, loaded for bear.
Yep. Ooh, clink. He made a clink noise. Yeah, it must be a coffee cup.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I just commenting on it. Yeah, Class 8 shields on a cutter are what should be on there. When I outfitted it for exploring, I dropped the shields down a couple of classes to get an extra 10 light years of jump range. But that means I'm running light on shields. There are times when that's not a good thing.
Yeah. Well, we knew that out there.
Yeah, we knew it going in. And I still got out with more than half my hull, so.
Yeah, and my only problem was wasn't that far away from Trace, but the guy, I couldn't get flopped around there and beat it on the guy to pull him off of Trace before it was too late. I mean, he had boom, boom, and then it's like, ah!
Oops, there go my shields.
And it shocked me because usually he don't lose his shields, and then I forgot about him having the lighter shields.
Yep, and I mean they're not only are they a lower class, but they're engineered for lightweight. And here we go, loop of shame.
But we did find out if you get some rail guns and the multi-cannons engineered to the max, and then with my beam lasers at grade 5, there's not much that's going to cause us too much harm.
Yep. Normally I have an 8A. Darn it, what's the... Hold on, I'm going to need to look at my... Let me...
8A overcharged?
I think they're overcharged, yeah.
Let me see. I got it wrote down. Watch me blow by.
Yeah, I'm too close to the planet. I can't take a flight risk by looking that up right now. It's not till I get these all fired off. Alright, so normally I will have... Where's my engineers list?
Is it? I can't remember.
Surface scan complete.
Huh. Let's see.
It's 8A overcharged specialty? No. Heavy armor. No?
Elvira Martuk.
Isn't that the one that doesn't... You can go with the heavy armor, but it doesn't add... No, that's not it.
No, that's not it. I don't have anything pinned on Elvira Martuk. Okay. I may have to go over there and pin something, just for pinning something.
Only thing I got over there is drive strengthening. What are we talking about? Shields?
Yep. And it looks like it's Dee Dee Vaderman that I have pinned for shields.
Is that shield generator? What?
Yeah. Shield generator. There we go. View pin full front. Resistance augmented. No, that's shield booster. Shield booster, yep, shield booster, shield generator, Lee Chung. Duh. Can't even read my own writing. Enhanced low power shields. So,
Martian Hicks.
So basically, I use in just about every build grade 5 grade 5 modification on enhanced low power shields, and I forget what the
special effect is.
The special effect is.
Oh, ready when you are, so.
Okay, away we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging FTL.
So is that where you're at now, Jack? Jamerson Memorial? We should be back, Jamerson.
Oh, okay. No, they're just standard, Jack. 8A standard shields. Actually, 8A tells you they're standard because the bi-weaves are only C.
2.
Oh, a planet and a star, and they're both showing. Okay, great. But, somebody else has them. Where is that planet?
System scan complete.
System map. Alright, Clockwork Gears was here and looked at both of them, and it's going to do the same thing we're going to do and move along. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing to fold space.
Well, we should be back to Jamerson Memorial with any luck by the
Certainly by the end of the
second
month.
week of November.
Yeah.
Unless Mr. Kaiser gets a neon neutron star craving.
And comes back in 2 days. Yeah.
Right. And if he does that, well, then I'll just play during the day and come back. I have enough problems with binaries without
Well, that's at least one thing you don't have to worry about with neutrons. I don't think there's a single binary.
Fuel scooping complete.
There's a neutron eats them.
Yeah, along with you too, if you're not careful.
I'm the epitome of caution. Sure. I got a bridge to sell you.
So says the dude that says, "Oh, come fly in a black hole. It is so much fun."
It was.
You first.
It was the last time I did it.
I'm sure glad that I just waited for the next evening for you to come on to show me how it was done.
and find out that they had changed it completely. Thank you, guys. System map.
Although, if I'd have blown up, it wouldn't have been that far away. It just would have been heartbreaking to have to
Lay out the money. Yeah. All right, we own the system. I'm not showing anything on ED Scout.
Me neither. I mean, I show a 412 one, but no million.
Yeah, and there's nothing worth probing further, so away we go. Engage.
He's just starting
Charging
on the
FTL.
power. Yeah, I guess we should say he's just starting on the power play thing, and he's going for the hammer first. Isn't that what he's talking about? The buy.
Yeah, and it's not. Yeah, and power play is in both versions of the game.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's two versions of the game: the base game and Horizons. The only real difference between the two is whether or not you can land on planets. I think you can power play in the base version.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Gas station, get your gas here.
Fuel scooping complete.
System map. We own a star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
On we go.
Ready when you are.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing
Yeah,
to
he's
form
gonna.
space.
He signed up for a power play thingy bobber, and I thought, well, okay. Okay.
I just want the Imperial hammers. I'm gonna buy probably 10 or 12 of them.
4, 3, 2.
Just to outfit different ships with them. And, you know, engineer the heck out of them, outfit different ships, and see if I can get a decent build with Imperial hammers.
So you're buying 10 or 12? Okay. I was gonna ask you about how many you think.
Well, that way I have enough, and I won't have to do it again.
And you won't have to keep yanking them off of this ship or that ship, and.
Fuel scooping complete.
So I'll probably make a ship to store Imperial hammers, and I'll throw all the Imperial hammers on that and engineer the heck out of all of them. And,
Can they be engineered?
oh yeah,
The hammers can?
oh yeah,
Oh, I thought they couldn't.
it's a railgun. They get all the railgun mods.
Okay.
Oh, there's a bunch behind the star on me.
I think I can get it for you.
Codex updated. Cool. Alright, the remaining 3 I think are all behind the star. Alright, you can get them. Okay, good.
Yeah, I think I can get him. There you go, sir.
Excellent. System map.
The first one's terraformable.
Well, that's a nice thing. We own the
And
system.
landable.
And landable. Hey, that's a neat. That's probably the one that I got the codex on. 'Cause it's a bit of a rare beast. It's the only thing worth looking at in here, so we'll go look at that one.
Okie doke.
Well, when you're actually trying to fly in and land on it, you used to be able to drive right into it. But yeah, they changed it. You heat up insanely trying to get into it. Your heat just goes absolutely through the roof. Which did not used to be that it wasn't the case back when I did it before. You could go far enough in to crash against the exclusion zone and not heat up too badly. But you know, I was at 160 heat and rising rapidly long before I got close to the exclusion zone where I would crash out, and I was just like, okay, done.
Yeah, I hate that. Warning, taking heat damage. Warning, taking heat damage.
So it looks like they greatly increase the amount of heat damage you take when you're approaching it.
Surface scanned by 50%.
All right,
Surface scan
get the next target. Yes.
Yes, sir.
On we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging FTL.
Well, they may not have caused damage at one time, but I was sitting there watching his ship.
I didn't think I was going to get out in time.
And he was in the cutter.
I mean, the first time I went into Sagittarius A, I went into a stripped down Anaconda. No problem.
Fuel scooping.
That was a bit different. So there's some experience you used to be able to have in this game that you just can't do anymore because game changed.
System scan.
Oh, you got it.
System map.
Oh, that's pretty.
Pretty purple, yep. We own a star and a gas giant.
Big one you are.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
Yeah, they changed it so if you try and make sure you got a cheap ship.
And a lot of heat sinks. Or you're not getting back out.
Fuel scooping.
34. Looks like somebody's been here.
That's entirely possible.
Either that or it registered it. It was right in front of me.
Well, either that or they didn't intend to have black holes landable in the first place, and that was, you know, it used to be a thing. Hey, let's go jump in Sagittarius A! Sure! And now it's like, yeah, do that, you gotta blow up.
Maybe it's kind of like the SRVs that kept replenishing themselves. They decided, well, we're going to make it to where you guys just can't make them disposable anymore.
Well, I think that was intentional, and in the plan all along. I think the reason they left them so that you could you know, just replenish on ship initially was just because there were enough bugs with them that they would be easy enough to blow them up on their own when it was the game's fault, and they didn't want to have to spend the time replacing all of the ones that got blown up because the game screwed up.
Right.
Once they got enough bugs ironed out, well, make the game play the way it's supposed to be, and
System scan complete.
system map. We own the system. I don't see anything in ED Scout that tells me there's anything good in here.
Me neither.
And I don't see anything good in here.
Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
Frame shift.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Getting a bit of game stutter.
Me too. Jerkiness.
4, 3, 2,
When I tried to turn around to aim at the target, it was like jerk, jerk, jerk.
Yep. Yeah, you got as many ship-launched fighters as you want. You go through them like popcorn.
1. Fuel scoping.
37.
Fuel scooping complete.
And in combat, you do go through them like popcorn.
Oh heavens, I don't know about fighters. I have a hard enough trouble flying. Just yeah.
Well, that's what the NPC pilot's for. Let him fly it and keep getting his ass blown up. Okay, where are the rest? There's one.
System scan complete.
System map. I'm sure there are a lot of people that want similar things, Jack, but I don't see them doing that in the game. I think carriers is the best we're gonna get. Alright, we own the system.
I don't show nothing.
I don't see anything, and I don't see anything by eyeball. Nope, nothing here. Alright. Away we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for warp.
somewhere.
Nice. Aha, found it.
Yep.
System scan.
And it's little dog Toto, too. System map. Well, we've got at least 2 things in here worth seeing. We own the system. 8A, yeah, 8A. God, I've got 8A on the brain now. A1 is terraformable. A2 is the water world. No more on A. What do we get going out here? Oh, just A1 and 2. So I'll fly by A1 and hit A2.
On my way to A1.
I am absolutely stoked about Odyssey. Yeah, as I've said a couple of times, the first thing I'm probably going to do in Odyssey is I'm going to fly into Shinrarta Dezhra, change into open, get out of my ship, go to the lounge, the windows at the lounge, and just stand there and watch ships come in for an hour or more.
Or until he gets shot.
Or until I got shot in the back, yeah. Yep, okay, loop of shame!
That was cool.
Yep, and I've been making much shorter loops of shame since I've been trying to skim the planet going in, but it is taking a risk that I will get too close. Except this time I didn't get close enough.
Kind of like the cat with 9 lives. Sooner or later you run out of lives.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Sooner or later I get a rebuy. I'm racing the probe. I'm racing the probe. Not a bad looking planet.
It's got some weird, really swirly looking little clouds on it. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Surface scan complete.
Get my lovely Cape Cod cranberry soda to try and ease that tickle down the back of my throat. I thought I was going to fly by number two, the second one. But I was still 30 seconds away. All right. 11 seconds away and in the blue zone. And it's still trying to throw me by it. No game, you are not throwing me by this planet. Well, certainly they can, and there are, when I go and intentionally do that, I don't call it a loop of shame. I only call it a loop of shame when it's definitely not intentional. Oh, isn't this one pretty? Oh, look at the pretty planet. Of course it's pretty.
Tactical. Oh yeah, tactical maneuver. Yeah.
Yep. A circular tactical maneuver. Engage.
Preparing for war.
I knew he was going to do that. No.
What?
Anubis tried to jump me as soon as I said that.
Oh no. Yeah.
But
It is pretty.
Yeah.
Surface scanned by 50%.
When you said engage, I went back to my screen to look to see if you were actually jumping.
Nope, and I wasn't. But no, it is time to engage.
Okay.
Frame shift drive
Charging FTL.
Well, let's rock and roll.
And there are times when I have been running light on shields and armament, and interdiction's coming my way, where I have used that tactic to avoid an interdiction.
What? Loop of shame?
Oh yeah, it's a tactical circular maneuver. Yes,
Fuel scooping.
there are times I have intentionally done that.
Fuel scooping complete.
I don't call it a loop of shame at that point because I'm intentionally causing it. It's only a loop of shame if you do it by mistake. There he is. Oh, you found him.
System scan complete.
System map. Alright, we own the system. I have nothing on ED Scout.
Me neither.
And there's nothing good in the system. Okay. Away we go. Engage.
Frame shift drive charged.
Preparing for warp.
You missed me screaming my head out there, Jack, when I think it was our first jump, second jump, something like that. And we came between, up on the binaries, and I was at 0 crosswind. My fuel scoop, I had entered, and my fuel scoop engaged. That's how close I was to the binary. And I screamed like a little girl. Yes, I did.
Which caused the whole Markiplier conversation, yes.
Fuel scooping.
11.
Hey, Philip! Welcome back.
Hello, Philip.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's a lovely thing. And Jack, have a good night. We'll catch you next time.
Good night, Jack.
We have a water world. Oh yeah, so we do. Right there. All right.
And we got high metal content next to it, so imagine that.
Imagine that. Yes, this could be a nicely expensive system. I think we're going the same direction, so I'll go the other direction.
I'd say I'm going down, but that was...
It's all relative, yeah.
System scan complete.
Nice. System map. It makes a huge difference, yeah. All right, we own the system.
Water world is terraformable, number 7, and then we have a high metal, number 6.
Yeah, 6. Not 6A, 7, and nothing else. So I'll fly by 6 and head for 7.
Okay. And ED Scout says that high metal is worth 1,998,000.
And the water world is 3 mil.
The dang near 5 million right here. 2 planets.
Yep. Yeah, the Guardian FSD booster is one of the most important unlocks in the entire game. It is a real game changer. Having 10 extra light years on just about any ship. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, and a good thing to remember is that it does go up to grade 5. So make sure that you put it in a higher slot. That way you can get away from grade 3. Because I didn't know that until on the way back to Colonia.
Yeah. But then again, there are a lot of weapons to unlock. And some of them are quite good against if you're going Xeno hunting. 6 is a really pretty world.
Pulling up on it as we speak. Slowly, so I don't do any shame.
Yep. That is a real nice world. I like that world. Okay, time to go to 7.
Oh, it almost looks like a water world itself, don't it?
Until you get close and you see how much in the way of land masses it has. But yeah, it's got land masses with very large lakes. Mini seas type of thing. But once you think about Xeno hunting, it's worth unlocking all of the weapons. So, and there's a lot of weapons, which is why that shows up more often.
Well, I luckily got enough blueprints to get all the weapons. I just need to get some spare parts.
Yep.
From the Sentinels and some, what is it? Some of the Opulus data. Epsilon data.
Epsilon's a pain in the behind. I had so much trouble getting Epsilon data.
But I do have a Guardian fighter.
Yep. Well, I went through, I unlocked all of the Guardian stuff. That's all of the weapons, all of the components, and all of the fighters. And everything for the Thargoids except the bobblehead. And the only thing I need to do to get the bobblehead is get a Thargoid heart. And I was thinking, you know, I'll never do that, I'll never do that. Well, never say never.
That means going after one of them big flower blooming idiot things.
Yeah, I don't think the scouts have it. Oh, now I'm going to do a loop of shame because I was reading the stream. Oops.
Only thing is, when you get to messing with those Thargoids like that, then every time you go into their space, they interdict you.
Well, hopefully it's on a per ship basis and not on a per commander basis.
Ah.
Alrighty, coming up on yet another gorgeous world. Except this one's got all water. A lot less landmass. Hello, pretty world. I will now map you. Yeah, the fighters are definitely interesting.
I can't remember if I got a javelin. I think I got the javelin. I'm not sure.
By 50%.
I just unlocked them all so that I could try them all out later. And away we go. Engage.
Frameshift
Like I
drive
said, I've got all the
FTL.
blueprints I could possibly need for the modulars, the weapons, and the ships. I just need the epsilon data.
Yep. And that's the hardest thing to get. You end up maxed out on everything else long before you've got all your epsilon data for everything.
I figure if I go for the epsilon data, I'll just stop by that, what is it, Meanie? Get that, what is it? The mission to gather that stuff.
Yep.
And then, you know, turn it in when I come back. That's 200 million right there.
fuel scoping.
Whoa.
Fuel scoping complete.
Alrighty. Oh, there's one behind the star.
Think I can get it?
Yep, you got it. System map. Alright, we own the system. I love hearing those three words, or saying those three words. Unfortunately, I get to say the set of words I don't like saying quite so much. There's nothing good here. On we go. Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for jump.
System scan complete.
Gas station.
Scoping.
Get your gas here. 3 pumps, no waiting.
Fuel scoping complete.
System map. And we own them. Away we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Homeward bound.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Looks like we got several water worlds in here.
Oh, well, that's nice. I don't know about that being an uh-oh. Well, there's one.
Well, maybe there's just one. I got one. Did you get one?
I got one.
Or maybe we got the same one for all I know.
System
No,
map.
there's one. There's two. Yep, we got two water walls.
Nice. All right, we own the system. First two planets aren't worth anything. The third planet is a terraformable water world. The fourth planet is just a water world. So 3 and 4. I'll fly by 3.
Three's worth 3,343,000.
And 4's worth 1.3.
And this is our 20th jump.
Nice.
So we may get 25, or we may get 30 in tonight.
Depends how many gas stations we get.
Yep.
I mean, you know, given the amount of, you know, time it takes to do like gas stations, if we get we could get up to 15 more jumps.
Yeah.
We won't,
But I don't think we've ever run into more than 4 gas stations in
I've had the
night.
best I've had, or the most I've had is a run of 8.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Looks like you had to burn some speed.
Yeah.
And this is the less pretty of the two. This one's got a ton of high cloud cover. But monetarily,
Nice price.
it's in the money. It's in the money. Da, 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 da. Off to number 4. Which is prettier, but if I believe the icons, it's on the system map.
Less money.
Less money, 1.3 mil rather than 3. That's fine.
Surface scan complete.
So one of the first things we got to do right after I refit the ship and we get back to Colonia is do whatever the power play tasks are for the week, so that we can get so the week after we can
Get the hammers.
get to hammers.
Yeah. I've been trying to do some research on it, and I don't know if I'm ready to go in there and pick sides and start fighting.
There's more things you can do. You can do missions. You can do.
Cargo.
You can just run cargo to ports that are in your faction. I mean,
Yeah, I think I watched this. Was it Down to Earth? One of them, and 750 cargo is your merit point. And he found a system or whatever. It was like one jump away, so he just got him I guess a Type 9.
Type 9 and just load it up on cargo.
750, Boom.
Boom, done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to avoid the loop of shame.
Only problem is they only allow you to get like 10, and then after that it costs you like 100,000 for every 10 to speed the game up instead of waiting 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Well, considering I'm going to be doing it in the cutter, and I'm only going to have 256 cargo, that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'd get my 6A skill scoop back again.
Yep.
And I can haul probably 300.
Yeah, and I'm going to go, I'm going to change this over to my loadout for those types of missions, and which means I'm going to have my heavily modified lasers and all the other good stuff. My 8A shields. Ha! Water giants! Yay!
Oh my God. My region strikes again. More water giants.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface
Hey, they're worth money.
Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
So I'll have to research the power plague ship components. I think the next one I want to get after the hammer is the shields, but I don't know what I want after that.
I thought you were going to go after the mining lance or whatever.
Oh yeah, I want the mining lance. That is cool.
System scan.
But at least I only need a couple of those. Maybe I'll grab 4. Or 8. I don't know.
Complete.
Yeah, I don't see
How
having
much
more
they
than...
are.
True.
These things could be like 100
System map.
pieces apiece for all we know.
Oh, I doubt they're that much. Alright, we own a star. On to the next. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for warp.
Water giants! Water giants! Get water giants!
4, 3, 2.
Not grabbing about water giants is the reason why I started this journey with Mr. Trace at 2,360,000, and now I'm 4,263 million, not thousand, but 603 million.
Fuel scooping.
I'm not going to grab about Water World.
Nope.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yes. They are worth more. Don't gripe about them. They're money in the pocket. Actually, Lynn, you've got the that link. Can you look up the water giants? I think they're like 60 grand a piece or something like that. Well worth grabbing.
Oh, okay. Water giants. Let's see where you got. Water giants are worth not really 8,019 probed. FSS, FD, and DSS.
Okay, what about gas giants with water-based life?
Gas giants with water-based life. 10,616.
Okay, you want the gas giants then. Thought it was the other way around.
It's ammonia
System map.
worlds at 1,700,000. Earth likes at 3,249,000. Water worlds non-terraformable 1,199. Water worlds terraformable 3,229.
Right.
And rocky bodies terraformable 1,555.
Right, but some of the things that you don't bother scanning are worth a bit too, and you know, any amount of
Even
money.
asteroids.
Yeah, 3,200 apiece for asteroids. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so Cool Fu got the system, and none of the planets. He got the star, and we get all the planets.
Philip, get you ED Scout, ED-SCOUT, and install it. You just download the little executive file on it. And when you go in its system, it tells you what everything's worth if you probe it.
Yep.
Ready when you are,
Engage.
sir.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for war.
And not only that, but you can, if you follow the directions, you can watch it on another device on your network. Oh, terraformable water worlds. Map them. At least 3 mil apiece. Water worlds are awesome. Terraformable water worlds are super awesome. Map any water world you see, map any Earth like you see, map any terraformable you see, map any ammonia you see. And that's basically what we do. And it doesn't take long to make billions.
Yeah, and we was missing the ammonias on the first half of this journey.
Yeah, because I didn't know any better. System map. They don't have any intrinsic value that can be exploited. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Anything terraformable, water worlds, and ammonia worlds. Yep.
And they can be rocky and be terrible.
Yep. I haven't seen an icy one yet.
And it doesn't list an icy terraformable.
Okay, well
Rocky.
I guess there's no Hoth. Okay.
Fuel skipping.
Unless they add it.
Oh, I don't know that Hoth was actually terraformable, but
Fuel skipping complete. System scan complete.
system map. System map.
And also check your landables because sometimes they are terraformable.
Surprise, surprise. Yep. All right. We own the system. Nothing good here. Time to move on. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yep. And those I tend, you know, basically, if it's terraformable, I probe it. If it's a water world or ammonia world, I probe it. Everything else, FSS and go.
Unless there's like 3 or 4 high metals and they're right there within nanoseconds of each other. And then, yeah.
Then maybe.
If you want your name on the host system.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
We've done that a couple of times, not often.
Well, a couple of times we've come on an absolutely huge system and just said, okay, let's spread our name all over the system. And that's not about money, that's just about spreading your name all over a big system.
Yeah, he's already warned me. If we ever find one with 100, we're gonna
Do the whole
probe
thing.
everything.
System map. Danny Dutster got the first star, the second star, but he hasn't gone and gotten any planets.
And we got 1, 2, 3 terraformables.
Oh, nice.
And he didn't get them.
I'll do a flyby in the first 2 and go grab the third.
That sounds great.
It's Yowler.
Hey. It's got some blue in it, too.
Alright, heading to 5.
Surface scan complete.
He just found him a gas giant with water lines.
Yeah. 5 is kind of another Yaller planet. Looks a lot like A4.
Right up behind you there, sir.
Oh, it's got a large pond.
This is a pond.
Alright, heading for 6.
Surface scan complete.
The thing I have to do with these heat sinks is engineer them for additional ammo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, 2 shots per heat sink just really isn't enough.
So what is the additional ammo? What does it give you?
I think 1 more.
Oh,
But still, taking, you know, going from 2 to 3 shots. Oops.
yeah.
Alright, roll it over, come back down. I think I managed to stay on the inside of this planet. Yep. Loop of shame avoided.
Cool.
Much darker marble. Still a pretty looking world.
Yeah. Next system targeted.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Engage.
Frameshift drive
Preparing for
charged.
war.
This will be our 25th jump.
Oh, that's nice. Still 5 minutes to 10.
I get 1 or 2 more. Depending.
Depending on what we run into, yeah.
Calculation guess game.
Mm-hmm. 5,000 items! No.
Fuel scooping.
5. Hey, at least I got the first digit right.
What are the odds?
1 in 10.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, that doesn't take long.
Nope. System map. System map. We own the system. Nothing good here. On to the next. Engage.
Ray-Ban time.
Preparing for jump.
Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Can't do that too often or I'll ruin my throat.
3, 2,
Not bad, in and out of the system in 2 minutes.
If we could do that all night, we'd make some time.
Yeah.
fuel scooping.
25.
Well,
But this is gonna be the last one.
yeah. Gonna take us more time than we have left, so we'll be in extra time after this.
Complete.
Oh my.
Oh, and there's a water world in here. No, ammonia world.
Ammonia
Excuse
world.
me. Right there it is, too. Oh, it's got rings.
Nice. Speaking of gas giant with water-based life, there's one right there.
And a star for me. Can you get that one, or do I need to move?
I think I got everything.
Okay.
System scan complete.
System map. Okay. We own the system. There's the ammonia world. Okay, the ammonia world is the only thing worth scanning here. So, out to the ammonia world we go.
Ammonia world is worth 2 million. According to Ed Scout.
Yep. Exploring we will go. Exploring we will go.
The dairy ho.
Exploring we will go. He's got rings. I think.
Yeah, it's got rings.
Yep. Those hard to hit thin rings.
Yep.
How many rings does it have? Does it have 2, or is that just all 1?
Shows like two separate rings by a little bit of a void in between them on
Okay.
the system map.
7 probes.
And it has a metal ring.
Surface
Oh,
scan
it's all 1. Okay.
50%. Surface scan
Oh, it's got
complete.
hotspots too.
Yep.
Monazite, platinum. Three neat rings, huh?
Oh, I missed by 1%.
Ruh-roh. That's never happened before. Well, it has, but long time ago.
Yeah. Fire that a little further around.
Weird set of rings, though, isn't it?
There it
Surface
goes.
scan complete.
Alrighty.
I'm just
Interesting.
sitting out here above you somewhere, pointed towards the next destination. And I know this is our last thingy bobber.
Yep. Alright, so how many jumps did we manage tonight?
27 jumps for a total of 937 light years.
Alrighty, 27 jumps, 937 light years. That's a good night. I think
Yeah.
I'll set her down here.
Okay.
And I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. It was great having you along for a ride. Yeah, you occasionally run into those, Philip. It's a nice thing. And for those of you who joined us in chat, that's Jack and Philip. It was great having you in chat. But I'm at the end of what I can do tonight because I have work in the morning. So we will be leaving it here and picking up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. as usual. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.
Well, it's been a good night, and you have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night.